Hi there, it's Paschal here. So in this video, I'm going to be responding to questions that I got. I hope you find that interesting. If you don't know anything about me, my name is Paschal. I started my online business in 2017, and ever since I started basically succeeding online, a lot of people reach out and ask questions. They send me questions both email, through my YouTube channel, various medias basically. So I try to gather them and respond to the ones that I feel that will be relevant to most people and give them feedback as well based on my own experience. Again, if you're looking to start any business online, I just want to reiterate this and help you understand I don't have any special talent. I don't have I'm not a social media influencer. I'm just an ordinary guy that saw this whole online thing as an idea. I got sold on the dream of working remotely, like on a laptop, and you can make money online without physically going to work. I just bought the idea and I went for it, and that's why you're listening to me today. There's nothing special about me. I'm just as normal as you are. I eat a and fufu, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're gonna go straight into the question. I have a lot of questions, don't get me wrong. So I'm just gonna pick like the first three that comes up here, and maybe I'll do another video for the rest. But I don't want to take your time. So the first one is from Ma. Ma simply asks, thanks for reaching out to me. What is the business about? I'm just reading from my phone. Now, when I see questions like this, I try to understand where the person is. And so it's like somebody that wants to start a business online. You sign up to different things online, and you start receiving emails on tutorial and all that stuff, and for some reason you forgot or you forget what you even signed up for. Then after like a month or two, you realize, oh, you received another email from that person, and all of a sudden it reconnects why you signed up, but you forgot exactly what you signed up for. You know what? So like, this is what I feel this person is. Now, what is the business about? Now, coming to explain to somebody that hasn't got the desire for change, because this is where I look at it. I just want you to understand me. I've been through a lot of trainings, and I've started to understand a little bit about human. When I signed up, don't get me wrong, I signed up to a few, like she did. I signed up to some things, and after a while I forget about it. Maybe my kids run around and I forget about that I signed up for something. 1 month later, I receive an email from them like, oh, I'm no longer interested in that stuff. So for me, I just want you to understand what got me where I am today. You see, when I signed up to the online training that I'm currently using now, the training that got me where I am, it's like I put my name and email, I received the video, I went straight to my email, clicked on the link, and I watched a presentation, a video that explained to me a little bit. They didn't like give me clarity. It just gave me a little bit, enough for me to take the next step. So the next step was to pay. Now, when it came to that payment, I realized my habit pattern. This was 2017. I realized the way I behave previously. When something comes to payments, I'm thinking, you know what? This thing might be scam. I just start resonating the ideas. But that particular day, what happened was, I knew I was gonna procrastinate. If I don't pay immediately, I knew I was gonna procrastinate. And I know that if I pay, that will commit me to taking it serious. So I had to advise myself, Paschal, when will you stop this fear, doubt about when are you going to actually invest in your education? So basically, I talked to myself and realized immediately, if I pay now, that's because I was sitting on I vividly remember, I was sitting on the desktop at home. Because it's not that most people don't have laptop. I was sitting there, but my wallet was somewhere in the room. So it was that getting up, going to get my wallet, and coming back to that seat to make that payment That was the commitment I needed. That was the micro commitment I needed that got me here today. So I knew that if I had waited, maybe said, let me pay this later, or this thing is not real, I would never have done anything. I know it would take me another month. So this is basically where this person is, in my opinion. So if you're looking for me to explain what the online business is all about, let me be very frank with you. You already know what it is all about. It's just you haven't committed to learning it. You know, online business is all about finding products online, selling it online to customers that want it. It's that simple. There is nothing complicated about it. So for the fact that you haven't made any commitment or anything, it shows probably you are not taking it serious, or you are not serious with it. That's the way I look at it. So it doesn't mean that you're a bad person or a good person, or you're gonna succeed or you're gonna fail. It's when you understand. For me, the seriousness was getting serious with myself, because I had a whole lot going on in my life. I wasn't spending time with my kids. I go to work very early and I come back late. When I come back, I'm really literally tired and exhausted. So I was in a relationship because I was married basically, and the marriage wasn't rosy. Like, it was as if I don't know how to explain it. There's no connection. It's just about raising kids. You and your wife don't have any goals that you're working towards, because of my mentality back then. So I had all these things going on in myself, and I was obese, a little bit overweight, a little bit. So I knew something needed to change. What I thought was, people make money online, but I don't know how they do it. I know I needed education. I didn't really believe in it, but I just somehow, I know that people can sit down at home with their laptop, work, and make money online. So that's the idea that I bought. So when I invested in the training, that's what I bought into. So looking at me now, 4 years down the road, it's that simple. It's that small commitment of making that initial payment that got me going. It's not what the business is all about. Business is the same thing everywhere. You can decide to sell iPhone case to people who just bought new iPhone. You can decide to sell bottled water for people who are thirsty. It's about learning marketing. You only want to sell water to people who are thirsty. You only want to sell iPhone case to people who own iPhone. Same thing with Samsung or whatever it is that you makeup to. You don't come to me and try and advertise makeup in front of me. It's not going to sell. So you look for women who are into makeup or men who are into makeup, and you put your advert in front of them, learning how to do that online as a system that makes you money without you physically doing it. That's what our business is all about. Online business is all about. I hope this makes sense. But anyway, if you want to get involved in the training that I use, there'll be links around this video to create an account and start educating yourself. There's more to it than just me telling you this. For me, my biggest problem was my mindset, and that's what I hope you understand. Excuse me. This one is even if from Mercy, even if I want to start, how can I start everything? It's all about reading, right? I'm not sure I quite understand this question, but it's more of, it's not reading, it's practical. This is life. I'm not here to like preach heaven and earth to you. This is, you're in real life here. You want to learn business. You take, for example, if you want to learn how to drive, you go to a driving instructor. If you want to learn how to swim, you go to somebody that will swimming instructor. So if you want to learn how to build a business, find somebody to mentor you. Don't try to change this principle. It will cost you more in the long run. This one is from Esomchi. Thank you so much. I'll find time to do so over the weekend. Now this is he joined the webinar I did, and he wants to rewatch it over the weekend. Now this is one thing I always talk about. It happens to everybody. You procrastinate on your goals. This is, again, procrastination is part of it. Leaving everything for like one day towards the weekend, you're not gonna change your life like that. You need to understand that to change your life is small actions every single day, and you have to commit to. Don't change the. I always say the biggest challenge for most people is listening and following instructions. I used to think, okay, if I work Monday, I'll do everything on Friday and Saturday when I have a little bit of time. One thing I realized, Friday and Saturday come, I'm really exhausted, I can't even do it, and I leave it to the next week. That's 1 week gone. That's called lottery mentality. I never knew I knew I had it, but I didn't understand it in this context. Lottery mentality is leaving everything to the end, waiting for one big thing to happen, and all your bills get sorted, or all your finances get paid. It's having strategy of doing something every day. I learned this from a book, The Strangest Secret by Honest. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So success is basically doing small bits. It's about that small bit is cultivating the habits, and that's what you really need. Once you get the habits rooted inside of you, the result, you will make the money. It's inevitable. You just will succeed. It's not something that you have to worry or argue about. Now this is I'll take this one as the last one. This one is, hi Paschal, how have you been doing with your family? I'm Tunde from Netherlands, born in Nigeria just like you. I'm a graduate. Before I left Nigeria, I do receive your emails almost daily, and I do appreciate. Thanks. It's one of the Netherlands again. These people I have not met them before. They saw my advert online or something about me online. I always read your email sent to me and watch your videos too with Stuart. I really don't know how to make money, how this making online money thing works. I will really give it a try, because waking up every day, going to work is killing me. Bad colleagues at work, a lot of bills to pay. Doesn't really make me happy. If I may be real with you, I don't have to say much, because you do completely understand what I'm trying to tell you here. I do understand. This is my point. When people want to, if you want to start a business online, a lot of people focus, show me the product, where's the training, how do I get started, all these things. Now when I was asking all these questions, what I didn't understand was, I didn't have the desire. I've not made it a decision that this thing is going to end. I'm going to do something about my situation. It's making a decision that you are going to change. You see, I don't want to be a scientist or anything. I just want you to understand this bit. I want you to pay attention here. Go to your workplace. If you go to your workplace, if you see an elderly person, somebody maybe a little bit advanced than you, maybe in a career that you're in, ask them just simple question. How many kids do you have? Just tell them, pretend to be like, just tell them, because to help them open up, this is how you do it. I'm really struggling with this work. I'm finding time to do homework with my kids. How do you help your kids with their homework from school? Now wait for them to respond. Now, if you ask this type of simple question, then you will realize that when you see people like us that are building businesses online on the side, we have anticipated a problem in the future that's coming, inevitable. Your child may be a dropout, your child may not be very good in school, you may be obese. We have anticipated a problem in the future. We start today to start putting measures in place to avert that problem from happening. This is, you become conscious of it. So the point here is no time with kids. He's in Netherlands. This is not about you being in Netherlands, US. It's everywhere. There's some things that we've learned as kids from when we were young that we need to change when we grow older. Basically, a lot of people hang on to the same thing that they were taught in school. They never change, and that's why they struggle. Creating financial freedom, creating stability in your life, it comes from, you must have a business or some sort of cash flow whereby something is working and making you money during your active years. Then you have investments that is also making you money. That's if you don't have any of these two things going for you right now, you need to get into the education I'm talking about. Because if you wait till your son turns to 17 and you realize he went through school and he came out and he looks like somebody that didn't go to school, or he can't communicate in a professional way, or you don't even go to church, your kids don't know God because you're working all long hours. Now, there's a whole lot of things that can happen. Here, I'm not here to preach bad news. My point is, I'm always reading your emails. I really don't know how to make money online. See how it works. I said that in the beginning. This is how it works. If you're busy thinking of how, it's none of your business. What you just need to know is that you're going to solve the problem in your home. That you're getting physically tired. It's going to work every day, it's killing you. That's the problem that you want to solve. So my idea was, if I can do something relaxed on a laptop, and I still got my bills paid, I'm a happy person. I'm a successful person. That's what because I've tried this one. How long will I continue to do the same thing? Because I was a delivery driver, I had to run, carry stuff. How long will if I'm 60, will I be able to continue to do this thing to pay my bills? The answer was no. You gotta slow down. That's why you see a lot of people when they turn 60, they get as if they've been beaten to death. Like they can't even walk. It's the mind. You gotta change. So that's what I want to share with you. I hope this makes sense, because here is the secret most people are looking for. You must have a goal. The goal now should be, if you haven't started, give yourself 12 months. This is the secret. You have to commit for a long term. This is not a course or any of these small things. You have to mentally tell yourself, I am going to give this 12 months to learn as much as I can. And you're going to commit doing one or two things every day over these 12 months. Do your best. It's not going to be easy. This is the first step. A mental commitment, knowing that is a long journey. So you're prepared today. Then the second step is invest in the education. Commit. Because without commitment, you're not going to wake up at the right time. You're not going to treat it serious. So without that commitment, it's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how. Some people wait till maybe they lose their job and they come and start asking me, Paschal, where's the link again? Let me get started. Let me pay. I don't need you to pay that time. The best time to start a business is when you have a job and you have means to take care of your bills. Those ones needs to be sorted. That's how I started. Your bills need to be taken care of. Then on the side, at home in the evening, you're now working on this thing gradually. Your discipline, you create that discipline to be doing something on the side every evening, and you do that. So you commit to doing something like that until it starts taking care of some of your bills. You start making money out of it to take care of your bills until you continue to grow and prepare and grow. So the final bit is, you gotta have faith in God. You have to put your trust in God. I believe so heartedly that if you have a vision to do something big in your life, God has planted that vision in your heart. Only you have that imagination. So it means that in the end, you were a successful person. Follow your heart. Trust the process. Trust God. It will get tough. It will get challenging. It is for me. You will make big decisions. So trust that God is with you. I always believe that God is with you. So once you have this conviction within yourself, there is no other outcome that you will be a successful person. And that's the only thing I can say. I hope these 3 questions helped you today. Apart from that, if you want to use the same training that I use, Stewart is one of the best in the world when it comes to teaching people how to start a business online. I highly recommend it. You check, register, go through the training. You will, people that are already in the training, people are, some of the guys that are making money now, you will be hearing from them maybe some other time. I don't know, because it's what they were a similar position like you are now. Maybe you're having doubt, you're having, will this work for me? All I'm telling you, watch this video again, look at the way I responded to these questions, and harness these things, put them into practice. As for me now, I prepare, I do things in a more calm way, because it's all about enjoying life as you go along. So you're gonna make big decisions. So until you are prepared for those mindsets, then that's when you will be successful. Apart from that, I hope to see you in the training someday, somehow. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.